Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show how to go about the cutting and sewing of this basic skirt. In my previous tutorial we drafted the pattern of the skirt. I'm going to link the video up here and also in the description box. As you can see, this is a pattern. Don't mind the lines on it. I already used the pattern for another skirt. So here is the pattern, the front and the back. I'm going to be cutting front on fold and I'm going to be cutting two of the back. Then this is the fabric I'm going to be using. I'm just going to be cutting and sewing the skirt inside this fabric. I'm just going to remove the skirt alone. We're going to go ahead and use this pattern to cut out the fabric and the lining. So I'm going to start with the front pattern, and first thing I'm going to use my chalk to indicate the front and the back, because this fabric, like, they have the same thing from almost the front and the back. So the first thing you want to do now is to fold your fabric into two this way so that you have a folded edge. Then you are going to place the front pattern on it like this. As you can see, it is indicated on the front pattern you are going to be cutting on fold. So that means you are going to fold your fabric into two. You have a folded edge, then you place the pattern on it. Okay, then by the side, if you already have your side seam on the pattern, you can just cut it out like that. But if not, you take your side seam just like I want to do here. I'm going to be taking 1.5 inches. You can take 2 inches depending on what works for you. But this one I'm going to be taking 2 inches because I'm going to use ½ inch to sew the lining. I want to use lining to turn it by the side. I'm not doing inseam. If you want to do inseam, that's another method. Okay, so I'm going to mark out the 1.5 and I'm going to cut it out from the top to the hem of the skirt. I already have my folding allowance on the pattern. So what I'm doing on the fabric is that adding ½ inch that I'm going to stitch the lining and the fabric together. So by the time I finish sewing, my 1 inch is still going to be inside. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So, but your lining, you are not going to cut it like that. You are not going to cut it like that. You are going to still subtract from it. So the folding allowance you have on the actual fabric will be inside. The skirt will not start from the wrong side of the skirt will not start with the lining. I hope you get the way I explained it. So if you want to cut out your fabric, the actual fabric, the allowance you remove from the lining, you are going to add it back to the fabric. Okay, so this is the lining for the front. As you can see, I'm going to come back to that. So now for the back, you're going to fold your fabric into two again. Okay, although we don't need a folded edge, but we still need to fold it into two. So I already fold it here. I already cut it out just to save time. Then by the side, I had ½ inch. Then on the other side, I added 2 inches rather, for the side seam. So for the back, you're going to be cutting two. You're going to cut it into two pieces. So I already used the pattern to cut out the lining. So the way I cut out the lining, for the front, I placed the lining on fold. I folded the lining into two. Then I had my side seam. So side seam of about 1.5 inches. The waistline, I already have ½ inch sewing allowance on the pattern, so I did not add it to the lining because I don't want the lining to start exactly from the hem of the skirt. So I subtracted the length by 1 inch. You can subtract it by 1.5 depending on how much more fabric you want inside. Okay, so for the back as well, I cut two of the back. At the center back area, I added ½ inch for the turning of the lining and the fabric. I reduced the length as well, and by the side I added 1.5 inches. Now for the sewing part, now we're going to start with the front again, and the first thing we're going to do is to remove the pattern. You separate the pattern from the fabric, except if you are doing it directly on your fabric. Then you're going to turn the fabric to the right side like so. After turning it to the right side, you place the lining on it like so. As you can see, it does not align at the top because we already removed from the length of the lining. So by the time you finish sewing, this is how it's going to look like. So if you want to start sewing if you want to sew, you're going to start by stitching the down part first before sewing the side. I have stitched the down parts. Then I'm going to drag the lining to the waist. You drag the lining to the waist like this. You secure it with either your pin or something. So by the time you do that, you see that you still have fabric left. So that is what we want. Then you are now going to stitch the side. Same process you apply for the front sewing, the same process you are going to apply for the back. You are going to turn the fabric to the right side like so. Then you are going to place the lining on it. Right side of the lining facing the right side of the fabric, and you are going to stitch on both sides. But before that, you want to stitch the down part first. Okay, so if you want to sew now, you start by sewing the down parts. You use ½ inch to sew the down parts. Okay, then you are going to stitch this side. So after you are done with the two like this, so this is the back. As you can see, I already turned the side and the zipper allowance area, that is the center back. Same thing for the front. Now we are going to start by stitching the back. So the first thing you want to do is to place the back, the two on each other like this. Before you proceed, you might want to just iron it, but right now I do not have access to electricity, so I just have to do everything. Okay, so the first thing is to place the back on each other like this. On the waistline, as you can see, it is only the waistline that is open, so you can also stitch it down just like the way I did this one. Okay, so I just purposely leave that one so that you understand what I am doing. Then the next thing is to place it on each other. Then you're going to place it on each other like this. Then after that, you're going to take the zipper allowance. The first thing you want to measure down to where your zipper is going to stop. Then you are going to measure your zipper allowance from that point. You stitch it down. You can stitch it to the end of the skirt temporarily, and you can also go ahead and measure the slits area. So you can start your sewing from the slits to the zipper area, or you just stitch from the waist down to the skirt length. Anyhow you prefer, but I suggest you just stitch from the waist to the skirt length if you are not ready yet, or you stitch from the waist to the slits where your slit is going to start. Okay, so just like you see. So I already use a pin here to indicate, just like I use a pin to indicate, because at the end of the day, the slit is going to be open. The zipper area, you're going to fix a zip. After doing that, you now place it on the front. You place it carefully, and you're going to take your side seam. All right. So guys, I went ahead to stitch the back, and as you can see, this is what I have. Okay, so I stitch from the waist to the slit area. I stitch it down a little bit, and as you can see, this part is coming up. As you can see, this part is coming up. This is because of the bust contour we did on the pattern. So please check out the pattern of this skirt. I'm going to be linking the video as well. Do not forget to check the description box for the pattern of the skirt for proper understanding. Then after that, we are going to take the side seam. So I'm going to go ahead and measure my side seam on both sides. So if you know that you want to use the lining to turn it by the side, do not forget to add stitching allowance. So on the waistline, I'm going to measure what I have. I have 16 inches. I needed 13. So I have 3 inches. That means 3 inches has 1.5 on both sides. Same thing on the hip area. So I'm going to go ahead and measure the side seam. So I'm going to measure 1.5 inch from the beginning to the end. Okay, so if you want to use 1.5 inch for your side seam, you add 2 inches when you are cutting. So by the time you turn it with the lining by the side, you still have your 1.5 inch intact. So I'm just going to measure and mark. So on this marking now is where I'm going to sew. This is just to help us get accurate measurements. So guys, I'm done sewing. I stitch from the waist to the skirt length. You know, these are the sides, so like the center back. Then after stitching, this is what it looks like. So after stitching, you are going to go ahead and give it a proper press. You are going to iron it properly. Okay, so this is how it's going to look like. So after which I've done with this, as you can see, the hip area, then the waist area. So this is what, as you can see, it is not something deep. As you can see, it is just a few simple steps. Okay, I'm going to bring out all of the sides. By the time you press or iron, by the time you iron it, it's going to come out very well. And as you can see, the knee area, the skirt length, even before putting it on, is coming out already. Okay, so if this is going to be a dress, the same way you are going to attach it. You're just going to attach the upper parts to the skirt parts. Then for the zipper allowance area, then on the waistline, you're going to be folding the hem of the waist like this. Okay, and you can also use a piece of fabric or a bias to turn the waist. Here is the slit area, as you can see, and this hip area now, you see how this part is coming up. That's the effect of the bust contour. Please watch the pattern drafting. So this part is where we are going to have the zipper area. So if you stitch it temporarily, just go ahead and open it up. But I'm not going to fix a zipper now because I still have work to do on the skirt. But if you are ready, you can just fix your zip at once. That'll be all for this tutorial. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Do not forget to like and share. As you can see, the bust area, do you see how it follows the flow of my body? Yes, that is the result you are going to get if you follow the due process and steps. Check the description box for the pattern drafting and other related videos. Thank you very much for watching once again. Till we meet again in my next tutorial. Bye bye.